Alright guys. Circle passes through the points 7, 2 and 7, 10. The line x equals minus 1 is the tangent to the circle. Now what we did yesterday was we did a rough diagram, okay? And our rough diagram was something like this. Now look at 7, 2 and 7, 10. For argument's sake, that's 7, 2. For argument's sake, that's 7, 10. And what I can do is I can create a circle that I'm hoping will hit both of them. I wouldn't mind it being a bit more dramatic on the card. So, a bit more like this. A bit more like that. I don't know how to, I don't even know how to draw this, if I'm being honest. Okay? No idea. Now, what we're sort of saying is that we're sort of fortunate with 7, 2 and 7, 7. For what reason? So it's a chord, right? And the chord is going down like that. So that's 7, 2, sorry, 7, 10, and that's 7, 2. And what can we say about the midpoint? 7, 6. And what we can say is that that should be roughly where then we can say that the 6 value here, yeah, is the center of the circle. We have the y value already, don't we? So it's minus g and minus f is the center of the circle. And what can we all say minus f is? Yeah, we can say that minus f equals 6, and therefore f equals minus 6. You cool with that? Okay, now, what's the next thing we can say? So 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Okay. Let me see. Radius distance minus g f to. Oh, lovely. Here we go. Now, everybody see minus g? I'm happy with minus g. Would everybody be happy that this point here, because it's a tangent, what can I say about that? I'll give a different color. What can I say about this red point? Minus 1, 6. Okay. Now, what can we say about the radius distance from here to here? Okay. Let's think of this logically. If this was the 0.56, what would be the length of the radius? Would you agree that the radius would be 5 minus 1, which would make the radius 6. Does that make sense? Because it's 1 across to the left and then 5 infield, yeah? Now what can we say about distance then? Instead of 5, what do we have? We have minus g. And instead of minus 1, what can I say? Plus 1. Is everybody happy that the radius is minus g plus 1? Okay with that? Okay. Now, oh, we're going to have fun time with this. Now, just so we're aware, okay, I'm going to park that up here for a minute. And then, realistically, we're all going to go through the same thing we always do, aren't we? We're all going to sub in that into the GF equation, wouldn't we? We'd all do that, yeah? Yeah, that's what I mean. So we'd sub that in and we'd see what happens, because realistically, we won't know what's going on. Now, the 2fy can disappear, can't it? What can I put 2fy as? Minus 12 y plus c equals 0. Is that right? So sub into that. And what we're going to get is 49 plus 4 plus 2gx. What's 2gx again? 2gx, anybody? We're using the 0.72. So what do you reckon? 14 g, yeah. The other one? What? Yeah. Plus C equals 0. So what are we going to get? 14G plus C equals, anybody? 53 take away 24? What's 53 take away 24? I need you to predict here. Is it 29? Well, 29. Move over to your side. 29. You happy with that? Okay, because C is 27. Yeah, it is, yeah. Thank you. Okay. Now we do the same thing for 7 and 10, will we? Do the same thing for 7 and 10? 49 plus 10 squared is 100 plus 14G. Then what else? It's 10, isn't it? So minus 100 and 20. What else then? Yeah, you'll see in a minute. And what's your thing? Equals 0, is it? Plus C equals 0, yeah. Now, I wonder if it'll give us the C value outright. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, yeah, I think you could end up with that thing where you get 0 equals 0 or something like that. Or the same information twice. Is it the same info twice? Yeah, yeah, that's okay. We have a workaround. I have a sort of. I have to show why you have to do it though. I could just pump out this solution with no context and we wouldn't learn anything. Okay. Gleb read the writing on the wall. I got the same equation twice. I'm going, oh no. Now the reason being, why we got the same equation twice is we used these 2 points, didn't we? We used those 2 points to find out that f was minus 6. So we've reused the same information twice. If that ever happens, it means you have to come up with a new equation. It means you recycled the information around twice. So bottom line, we're stuck now. Enough to have the solutions. All right. So there is a radius formula, isn't there? What's the radius formula? R equals G squared plus F squared minus C. And what do we say R is again? R is minus G plus 1. Can I just do it this way? Because I have it set up. Minus G plus 1, is that right? Now, that equals G squared. What is F squared, lads? We have F is minus 6, so F is take away C. All right, now, I'm going to sub out the C right away, yeah? I'm going to sub out the C. So what happens with the C? Minus 29 minus 14G. You go with that? Multiply both sides by minus, and minus C is 29 plus 14G. So see that C there, what am I going to do with it? 29 plus 14G. What am I going to do with the 29 and the 36? Anybody? Add them together eventually, yeah? I'm going to square both sides. Going to square both sides? And we're going to square this side. I'm going to square this side, and what I'm going to get is G squared minus 2G plus 1 equals G squared plus 14G, 65. What cancels? The G squareds cancel. Bring the 2G over. I'm going to get 16G equals minus 64. And my G value is actually minus 4. That means my minus G value is 4. So the center of the circle is actually 4, 6. Now, I can probably get the C value as well while I'm at it. Does everybody see the C value up here? Just sub in minus 4, don't I? So what's minus 29 plus 56? C is 27. F is minus 6. So I have the three pieces of information I need. U, and U. All right? Did you do it a different way, anybody? What did you do? So just two other options that were discussed in this question. One student pointed out the fact that we had 3 points on the circle at this stage, which means we could have reset back to the original and just sub everything in, and we got 3 different equations. Okay, and that would have worked out. Another student took the center of the circle, which was at the time, what was it, minus g and 6, and he did the distance formula for 2 radiuses. Did you do it to minus 1, 6 and 7, 10? I think those two would recycle the information, so you get rid of that one. So you do the distance formula to both of them, and he came up with an equation that gave him the values, right? Because they're equal to each other. And then finally, the third way I did was using the g squared plus f squared minus c. And finally, our formula is x squared plus y squared minus 2gx, which is minus 8x minus 12y, c value of 27 equal to 0. I'll go. A circle of radius length 20 contains the point minus 1, 3. So I'm just going to go for x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. Now, I think this is an easier question than the last one. That's a triangle. That's a circle. Now, the triangle represents the center of the circle, all right? Here we go. Now, it contains the point minus 1, 3. Minus 1, 3 could be anywhere. So I'm just going to put it over here. I have no idea if it goes over there or not. You're there. And then there's this line, x plus y equals. Now that's a negative slope. So I'm just going to, for argument's sake, do it like this. Actually, I'm going to move you. Start in the way. And I'm going to put this like this. See that red line? That red line contains the point minus g minus f. That's the red line. Everybody got it? Now what can I say then? Minus g minus f satisfies the equation of that line. So therefore, minus g minus f must equal 0. Therefore, minus f equals g. That's our first equation. How many variables do we have again? G, f, and c. I'm going to need 3 equations here. Equation 1 is done. What's the next thing I'm going to do? See the point minus 1, 3? I'm going to sub it in. Minus 1 squared plus 3 squared, all that equals 10 minus 2g plus 6f plus c equals 0. Then what? Minus 2g plus 6f plus c equals, what do you reckon? Minus 10. Is that all right? Minus 10. So there's my second equation. And we call this B. Okay. Now, where do you think I get my third equation from? Huh? Yeah, the radius, okay, so it's going to delete all that now, don't need it anymore. Okay, the radius forms. What's the radius formula? Oh, I'm just after finding out that, actually, just while we're here, I can change g to minus f, can't I? Yeah? So what does that make this part? 2f plus 6f, which is 8f plus c equals minus 10. And then radius equals g squared plus f squared minus c. What happens if I square both sides of equation A? So, r equals f squared plus f squared take away c. And what is r? 20. Square both sides. Minus c. C equals minus 10 minus AF, yeah? So minus C will be 10 plus AF. 20 equals 2F squared plus 10 plus AF, which is 2F squared plus AF minus 10. Divide both sides by 2. Then f plus 5, f minus 1 equals 0. Reread the question. So say circles or circle? 2 circles. So am I happy with the 2 f values? Yes. So what am I getting? F equals minus 5. And the other one is f equals 1. Okay. Now, what's the g value then? The g value is whatever the opposite of the f value is. So g would be plus 5 and g would be minus 1. And finally, what's the c value then? C value is minus 10 minus 8 times whatever f is. So 8 times minus 5, and then the c value is minus 10 minus 8 times 1. So we're going to get a c value of minus 18 and a c value of 30. Did anybody get this out last night? What way did you do it? One linear, one quadratic. Fair enough. Sort of the same. I did one linear, one quadratic as well. So what do we get here then? X squared plus y squared. 2gx is 10x minus 10y plus 30 equals 0. And then the next one, x squared plus y squared plus 2x minus 2y minus 18 equals 0. Right. Front wheel's rim has an equation of this, right? So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to make this picture bigger. Bigger is better. Now, here we go. And I'm just going to put my center of the circle there. I'm going to create my circle. Like so. Did anybody get this one now? Par 11 or I think. Okay. Now, what's the h and k value here? R squared equals 4, so that's a radius of 2. What's h and k there then? H is 5 and k is 3. So that's the center, isn't it? Did I highlight the wrong wheel, by the way? That meant to be the small wheel or the big wheel? It's a small wheel, isn't it? So I'll highlight that in a different color. We'll use yellow. Not like that, we won't. Where's no fill? Yeah, no, but I'm filling it. That's the issue. Oh, that's annoying. Anyways, pretty better thing. Everybody happy with that? Now that front wheel is 5'3", yeah? It has a radius of 2. Okay. It's parallel, so the ground is level, which means we can track it properly, okay? Now, write down the equation of this line. The equation of the parallel ground. Interesting. That's easy. See the way the center of the circle is 5, 3. And you drop down. Ooh, no, it's not easy. Oh, sorry. So my wheel's weird, is it? Yeah, thank you. The wheel can't dig into the ground, all right? So that means that you just drop 2 from Y, don't you? So this point here would be the 0.5, which I agree is the 0.51, which means level ground is the line Y equals 1. Who got Y equals 1? Thanks. Now, the rear wheel's radius is 3 times the size of the front one's. So that means its radius is 6. If the points of contact with the wheels on the ground are 10 units apart, so everybody see this? 10 units apart. So what does that mean? What's 5 plus 10? 15. Yeah? But that's the point. This blue point is the point 15, 1. Why is it the point 15, 1? Huh? Yeah. And then raise it up 6. And what you get? 15, 7. Oh, that's nice. So the center of the circle is 15, 7, is it? And its radius is 6. And it asks us to find the equation of the circle, doesn't it? So what's the equation of that circle? X minus 15 squared plus y minus 7 squared equals 6 squared, which is 36. Okay. Now, next question. The tractor moves 2 units to the left. Find the new equation of the rim of the rear wheel. Well, does that just mean 15 changes to 13? Yeah. Because it moves to the left, so the answer is x minus 13 squared plus y minus 7 squared equals 36.